Jesus Christ, that light is really bright. Hello. Right, I restarted my computer. And that restarted the settings on my ring light, so holy crap, I was just blasted. Simply because I chose to. Hey, why did... Is this gonna work now? It does work, okay. For some reason, Stream Deck signed me out of Twitch. Second one was me just trying it again. Alright, where's my controller? Load game. Oh, 5 stream streak, let's go. What? Are you not liking Dishonored? I mean, it's fair if you're not. Not necessarily for everyone. The game is fine, it's you. And you are allowed to say you don't like it. That doesn't mean you think it's a bad game. Right, so I needed to do this still. And we have this. It's definitely you, alright. Taking a peek at where I'm actually supposed to go for this one. There's the wrong button. We zoom in. Oh, I gotta get Ellie back out front. Oops. I think I was the one that mentioned it, wasn't it? Wasn't I? What's that thingy floating all the way out in the middle supposed to be? I'm gonna guess there's some old ruins. Yeah. Database contains no details either. The information I found was that entry is prohibited. I can't speak to the ruins' origins, but I've heard people refer to it as a matchmaking shrine. A man stands on the left of the observation platform and a woman to the right. They can give their vows and live happily ever after. I don't know about that, Mademoiselle. That sounds kind of sounds like an old wives' tale. I bet we could take a great photo of this area for Grace's article. Alright, Ellie, do it. There's gonna be a lot of dialogue, so I'm just gonna let this stuff go. Alright, and I have cheated for this one, because I was completely lost. I didn't feel like going on a wild goose chase. A Macho Man Randy Orlando. The Stargazer's Tower. So hold on. If you said breakfast was the last meal you had, and then shouldn't this meal be lunch and not dinner? Oops. Stargazer's Tower. It's been a while since we fought Yin here. Second glance, this place sure is beautiful, isn't it? The outside, absolutely. Inside, not so much. Would it not be wise to conduct an investigation of the entire tower someday? Mysteries like this unchecked always leaves an unsavory taste in my mouth. Considering the place is under the CGF's jurisdiction, that might be easier said than done, Teotot. Top of that, you'd have to get the permission of a dumbass who won't allow anything that doesn't earn him a promotion. Well, with all these problems to deal with, we'll never get bored. Anyway, this spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. You do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. Seems like the things went well. That, shall we get going? Meet the college? No. I'm still miffed. Grace told me she was gonna give me instructions for for places to look, and she never fucking did. There's the wrong button. Also not where I meant to warp to, but... Good morning, Clarion. See a typo in this title? I don't know, I think it's pretty correct. I don't see any issues with it. This one was here. Look at the eastern. Ah. Sheesh, that's a safety hazard if I've ever seen one. There ain't even a fence here. I really doubt anyone would be standing on the edge of a cliff like this in the first place. Yo, look at that, you've angered her. Look, you can see the bottom of the valley from here. Quite the drop, isn't it? Stare for too long, it starts to feel like it's sucking you down into it. Not a very pleasant feeling. This is a cemetery, after all. Perhaps someone from the other side is beckoning you to join them. Did you really have to phrase it like that, Tio? But putting that aside, this spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. You do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. Is there anything in Maine's Mountain Path Map 4? No, I'm still not going to be high enough level for the monster chests, I think. Wrong button. Maybe one of them, because one was level 25. I just don't have a clue which one. Find the bridges in front of the waterfall. Is this map 4 or no? Sight never becomes any less impressive, especially so when we are this close up. Yes, this is one of Crossbell's landmarks. You'd be hard-pressed to find a waterfall this grand in another country. Oh, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub, Clarion. Enjoy the Ryza emote, and I guess there's some other ones as well. Yes, this is one of Crossbell's landmarks. You'd be hard-pressed to find a waterfall this grand in another country. But did it not? Did you guys not hear it? Oh, hang on. Stream elements. Did at least the logo or the thing pop up on screen? Not you. Emulate subscriber event. Oh, how do I add that? Because the problem is I don't have desktop audio captured, I have program audio captured. But what program is actually... Can I add audio into a browser source? Oops, not filters. Properties. Elements, audio ping on stream. Browser source. Roll audio via OBS. Tell me if you hear this. Now I don't hear it. Okay, I see it in the thing, but I don't hear it now. You hear it and it is loud. We can turn that down a whole bunch. Why did I not get to hear it? Stream elements. Monitor and output. Alright, try this again. Okay, now that's very quiet, but I can hear it this time. Yeah, I was just confused why adding that as an audio source took it away from me. Yeah, we're gonna just quickly fine-tune the audio levels. Go up a little bit. Let's try like -6. Here, Here, how's that audio? That's fine. I think it's still a little bit quiet, but...
Every day's great at your
Yeah, okay.
Chill-ness.
If you guys think it's good, then that's fine. The only thing that matters is... I don't need to hear it loud, I just need to hear that it exists. Yes, this is one of Crossbell's landmarks. You'd be hard-pressed to find a waterfall this grand in another country. I bet. It gives us such a soothing vibe. Next time someone talks about cleansing their heart and mind, I know exactly where to send them. Should we meditate under the waterfall? We can do the alms and everything. They say meditating under a waterfall while only wearing a loincloth can help you reach true enlightenment. That sounds a bit dangerous to me. I think I'll pass. Rather vomit than picture you in a loincloth, thank you very much. I'm just gonna preemptively hit that. Come on, Teotot, don't be shy. Putting that idea aside, this spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. You do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Look, Randy talking about being in a loincloth, it was gonna happen. Phew, I think that should do it. Is there anything else in Maine's? No. Where's the Moon Temple? That thing? Well, that sounds like your problem. So I've gotten Ursula Road, Maine's, just 2 by Armorica. Possible to time out Mr. Streamer? Okay. Why can my stream deck not? Why is my stream deck acting up? Oh. Here we go, I'll time myself. That's enough of that. Yeah, if that happens again and anyone asks, just tell them I've been timed out. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, I forgot I actually renamed the scene so that I knew which one to click, so... Stream Deck got a little bit confused. Was there anything on the west? Map 3. Yeah, it's funny how you can't do that. Oops. Railing overlooking the train tracks. It's not map 3. Have I miscounted? Oh, no, it was just a different railing. Transcontinental Railroad. Yep, thing connects Erebonia to Calvert, all while running smack dab through the middle of Crossbell. Damn impressive when you think about it. Freight trains are also used to transport goods in and out of the state. Wouldn't be a stretch to say that the railroad symbolizes modern-day Crossbell. It's too bad we can't take a picture of the train to give to Grace. It would have made for something really spectacular. What's up, Tio? It seems a train is approaching after all. Wait, seriously? That's friggin' sweet, man. I think it's time for that picture-perfect moment, Mademoiselle. Get the camera, Ellie. Okay. There it goes. Phew. That might have been the first time I've seen a moving train up close and personal like that. How'd it go, Ellie? Well, it was a moving object, and I was a bit rushed, but, I think it'll get the job done. Oh, really? Well, you managed to pull the camera up pretty quickly, so we owe you one. Now we've managed to meet Grace's 5-photo quota. Run these by her when we get the chance. What is down? Am I even allowed to go down? I'm allowed to run into that salamander. Not the 7 damage. Whatever will I do? Or do I not have... I don't have Eagle Eye equipped right now. Heaven's Eye. I guess I'll have to unlock that last slot on Randy in a bit. Oh, that was that. I can't go there. Okay. Randy. Ellie. Thank you, Tio, for finally being capable. Now, I thought I saw something in the entertainment district earlier. Yes. There we go. You just send me a picture of that. You send me a picture of my own stream. Yes, yes you did. For safety, yeah. Yeah, for research purposes. I didn't know you could pin a message to Discord DMs. That's wild. Okay, now... Oh, we're right there. Got a dangerous monster here. Yeah, especially when you play Resident Evil 2. What in the fuck? That crab is wild. Eat it? Dude, you know I would. Those legs are huge. There's a lot of meat in there. It's good stuff. Find out what's the details on you. I'm blind and hypnotized, so prepare accordingly. Yep, I know what I said. I'm not a coward. Don't have anything to prevent hypnotize unless that is translated as something else. Which is completely possible. Let's save after I made that one tiny change to make it so Randy can't be blinded. Minus speed. What do we think their Bubbly Scissors G... What do we think Bubbly Scissors G is going to be weak to? That was really unfortunate. They just took a lot of turns in a row. Unfortunately, that kind of gets rid of all of my buffs. You know what? Let's just take a game over. They're weak to Randy. I think that might be definitively not the case. Randy got his ass kicked. Let's give myself some speed. Okay, that's specifically sleep that I need to look out for. Alright, Randy can no longer be put to sleep. Randy, they are now weak to Randy. Can be blinded, though. Which I guess isn't necessarily the worst thing. If he actually gets turns. Oh, crap. I definitely hit the wrong button. Crash bomb. Well, we blinded one of them, so that's a success. I didn't figure out their affinities. I needed to check that with Randy. Oh. Who has that quartz on? Shit, who has that quartz? It was Randy, but actually I thought it was Tio now. Let's, like, spread out a little bit. The triple miss. Oh, he's blinded. That's right. A legendary triple miss. Can we blind this other guy on the left? No. Randy, can you stop missing him? I still didn't learn his affinities. Fuck it, whatever. We're gonna soul blur. Here, you are going to continue breath. Counter, good counter. That one's dead. Don't have a cure status. Kinda should cure Ellie. Alright, that was miserable. Oops, I accidentally walked into a monster. Randy was the big carry of that fight. He applied burn on them when I accidentally selected the wrong skill, and burn just did all of the damage. He's always being mean to Randy. He just doesn't know about the Macho Man Randy Orlando. But don't worry, your guy was the big carry of the last fight. I mean, we can definitely crush on Ellie. That's valid, too. Artificially, Randy did all of the damage. Theo did like 200 and that was it. I just happened to accidentally select Randy's skill that applies burn instead of the one that applies blind, and I landed burn on both of them, and then burn just killed both of them. Because apparently burn does stupid amounts of damage. Why am I not taking the bus? I need to take the bus about halfway, because there's a photo spot. suspect this location would prove a perfect setting for a countryside picnic. However, it is more likely that the nearby monsters would make it difficult to enjoy. Still though, I bet it'd be really fun to drive down this road. Imagine this view is a familiar sight to traders like Mr. Hayward who travel all over the state. Sure it is. I bet we could take a great photo of this area for Grace's article. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. It seems like things went well. Shall we get going? You're Clarion. I know you've played at least part of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So you should be familiar with Uni, and one of her lines is, I'm gonna hit him, and then I'm gonna hit him again. And that's Randy's strategy. There's no neurons firing up there, he's just gonna hit things, and then he's gonna hit things again. Hammerhead. Senna's pretty great too. And there's one in Armorica. Northwestern edge of the map. Arca Village's fields and apiary are as beautiful as ever. Never heard that word. Apiary? Crossbell's esteemed farming village. An apiary or bee yard. Alright. We've learned something today. Base's tourist guide might benefit from a landscape shot of this. It's picture perfect, that's for sure. In the areas here, you can see the countryside spread out far into the distance. This may very well be the only place in Crossbell that you can witness such a beautiful, untainted sight. I wonder if there were farmers working in the fields for a picture. This spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article, farmers or not. You do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it. Alright, then I believe there are two that I can't get to yet. Ash Tree Inn. Goddess, if something ends up happening to my guests, my inn is done for. Please be safe. Excuse us, you're Mr. Gofon, right? Second. The special support section. You submitted a support request to the CPD, correct? Oh, I'm saved. Got an impending disaster on my hands, everyone. Ah, if I knew this was gonna happen, I would have tied them down while they were still in the village. Oh, this is all my fault. Sir, please try to calm down and explain the situation. What in the world happened? Sorry about that. I'm just a little overwhelmed by this whole fiasco. Allow me to start from the beginning. Yesterday, this couple traveling from abroad checked into my inn. Everything was fine at first, but I came to bring them breakfast in the morning. The room was empty. It's like they were never here. I have reason to believe that they ventured to the ancient battlefield off of Old Armorica Road. That name rings a bell. I think I've heard mentioned it before. Historians have found traces of a battlefield from the Middle Ages off a branch of Old Armorica Road. I remember correctly, wasn't the stone bridge connecting the paths too damaged to cross? Well, it was. It seems that it was repaired recently, though. Now any random person can wander in there all willy-nilly. The couple kept talking about how they wanted to go sightseeing while they were in Crossbell. Upon hearing that, I warned them about entering the battlefield, but that might have backfired. Some centuries-old battlefield would make for an alluring tourist spot. Is it really that dangerous, though? Absolutely. That place is famous as the breeding ground for many incredibly powerful monsters. Heck, even the villagers here know it'd be crazy to try and go there. On top of that, ever since the bridge was repaired, no one's been patrolling the area. That means we can't confirm whether things have gotten better or worse. These tourists have unsuspectingly wandered into a dangerous place. This is not the optimal situation, certainly. Agreed, we can't take this lightly. Please, I'm begging you, can you find them and bring them back? For now, my friend Alfred is standing guard, making sure no one enters the ancient battlefield, but at this rate, my guests will be in deep trouble. Understood, sir. You can leave everything to us. I assure you we'll find your tourists. It's not like we can refuse. You know, it'd be a lot easier if tourists would listen when given advice, especially from locals. What can I do but track them down and bring them back? Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me in the end. Well then, leave this in your very capable... Go fun! Regulars, maybe? Keith, what's the matter? As you can see, I was in the middle of an important discussion. There's no time for discussion. You know how that couple went missing and now the inn's up the creek because of it? Yes, I'm fully aware. I just told these officers about the entire situation. Well, there's no need to freak out anymore. For the sake of the inn, I called in the cavalry. Cavalry? What are you talking about? Come on in here, don't be shy. Gofan will explain this entire mess to you. Sure, lay it on me. I'm Scott of the Bracer Guild. You got a missing couple, is that right? If you don't mind, could you fill me in on the details? Hold on. Bracer? Why are you here? Huh? You're that special support section, aren't you? Okay, well, if you're gonna name him Scott, you might as well give him a picture. That's disrespecting the name. And the I didn't know I had a cameo in this game. In the circumstances, I imagine us bumping into each other here isn't just a coincidence. I can be the picture true. You got a point there. Keith, explain to me why you brought a bracer here immediately. You mean, whenever you're in a pickle, you gotta turn to the Bracer Guild. Duh. I heard about what happened. I sprinted all the way to Crossbell Cities to submit a request to the guild. I can't fault you for caring, but I really wish you cleared it with me first. Just our luck. Man, you have the worst timing ever. Huh? Why is everyone being so hostile right now? I don't really understand what's happening, but it's obvious that something's up. Sorry, but could I get a brief explanation of what's going on here? Sure, here's the rundown. So that's how it is. I see now. This whole thing is a giant misunderstanding. That may be, but what should we do about the missing couple? Not sure what the proper protocol is for when the police and guild accept the same job. Hey, we could always turn this into a fun competition. Who'll be the first to find the tourists? Something like that, maybe? Randy, that's not the issue here. What do you think we should do? I have an idea. Scott, if you aren't opposed to it, why don't we work together? Yo, am I about to work with the SSS? Let's go. No complaints here. I was actually thinking the same thing. Joining forces with the Bracer Guild? Might as well. So we're searching for this ancient battlefield together, huh? No, we can split into groups. What we've heard, this place is practically a den of monsters. We need to secure the safety of those two tourists ASAP. You might be familiar with the general area, but the battlefield is no small place. To capture a little screenshot of Scott and change my Discord picture to that and name change to Bracer Scott. Can we name him Bracer Scottle? I like that. Split up, we have a far better chance of finding them. If we keep in contact with our enigmas, we should be able to locate them in little time at all. And he's smart? Like, what is... They really did use me as the basis for him. True. Indeed, that seems like the most reasonable strategy. I'm all in for that plan. Lives are at stake here. The more help, the merrier. It's so true to real life. SSS, Scott, I'm counting on you. See, he named the SSS, but then he named Scott by name. Like, he knows the important parts. With client's permission, we should be good to go. Yeah, let's do our best. Alright, let's strike while the iron's hot. Let's on to the ancient battlefield. Whenever you all are ready, come catch up with me. See you later. Okay, everyone, once we're prepared, let's make our way to the ancient battlefield, too. After all, we don't want to fall too far behind Scott. Alright. It's just like a song from Chrono Cross. I can see it. I can kind of picture it. Aren't you the special support section? Bracer just came here to look for the missing tourists. I was told you guys will be coming as well. You're assisting the Bracers, right? Please, help them find the tourists in any way you can. Yeah, Scott's not assisting us. We are assisting Scott. Like, it's just perfect. There's some peculiar magazines inside the chest. You decide to leave them where they are despite Randy's protests. That's your guy. Back in my day, we had to work hard for our Curia bombs, and we definitely wouldn't have 99 of them in our second playthrough. No siree. Wow, so this is what the ancient battlefield is like? There are just as many ruins scattered around as I'd heard there were. Travel now to Macho Man Scott. That's the next stream. And with a name like the Ancient Battlefield, I wouldn't be surprised if something spooky was lurking around here. Y'all know I'm a betting man, so I'm placing my chips on the ghosts of a long-defeated army, or something equally crazy. Ghosts? Please no. Really? You heard nothing. I have to say, the weather is harsh. This place is infested with monsters. That couple ventured further in. We haven't much time, so we'd best hurry. Good call, Ellie. Let's get this search underway. Oh, we got a branching path. I frickin' hit the wrong button. Why is that deflecting Randy's attack specifically? Can reflect physical damage. Oh, somebody apparently just really doesn't like Randy. Unless Tio's attack doesn't count as physical? Maybe it doesn't. What the fuck is that thing? It's like a walk. It looks like a pogo stick totem pole. This is just such a bizarre animation. Why is it sliding so smoothly and then bouncing like that? Inside you find a shirt that reads, "I checked this chest twice and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. You decided to not take it with you." Look, I don't know what you're talking about here. That was a normal sentence. Just for you. Look, I'm fine with going back to winter. I prefer winter. A U material. Ugh, that item was for Chestlene's schooling. Is that an FF7 reference? Hold on. Barrett says almost that exact thing. That money was for Marlene's schooling. Yeah, there's definitely an FF7 reference. Randy is running out of EP. So he'll get a level in the next fight. You and Lloyd learn new abilities. We chess folk are actually in the middle of a war. I can't give you more items because I'm rationing. Good luck with your quest, though. Question is, which direction do I go first? Let's take a look at... we've already cleared out this path. Let's go this way. Cluttered chest is a sign of a cluttered mind, and what's an empty chest a sign of? No good thief. Well, turns out I can't go that way. I should have just grabbed these chests earlier. Everything respawns. Yeah, that really does not do a lot of damage. I should really think about getting a roof installed. That's a good one. Other chest. All right, Randy. What a disappointment. Lived Randy. What the hell, Randy? Hit 3. How did you see me? Got the wall axe. No chest can hide from me. Monster chest right there. I don't like the fact that I'm going against 3 of these. We'll cancel that team rush. It will be on purpose this time. Wait, why did Randy cast faster than Ellie? That's weird. There's 6 of them. Let's... don't know if Randy is safe from that or not. I don't think so, so we're gonna move Randy over. I just realized that was a silly mistake. All over 100 damage. Oops. Guys in the back. circle. Here's ailments. That seems to be a pretty good craft. I guess Ellie also has an AoE craft, doesn't she? Or an AoE heal craft, doesn't she? Yeah, Holy Bullet. That one recovers CP. Oh, she got an AoE damage and craft as well. Finally. Parents warn me the bad chests go to Gehenna where they can never speak. Let's just heal HP out of combat. Is that who I think it is? Scott! Oh hey, it's you guys. You got here faster than I expected. Yeah, well, we're kinda used to running all over the state at this point. But hey, is this lady one of our tourists? After I made sure she was alive and breathing, I noticed that she had a Calvardian passport. So yeah, I think she's one of the ones we're looking for. How's she holding up? Shock of seeing all these nasty monsters knocked her out cold, but other than that, she seems to be fine. Don't worry, I took care of him. See? Not a scratch on her. Phew, thank goodness you were here, Scott. The support request mentioned a couple, but I do not see the other one anywhere nearby. Did he venture deeper inside? If that's the case, we need to locate him as soon as possible. He seriously left his lady behind and ran? Can't say he's the shining example of a gentleman. Well, it's possible he had no choice if they were being chased by monsters. I'm going to see if I can wake this lady up before I go any further in. In the meantime, I'd like for you all to press on ahead and start searching for the other one. That shouldn't be a problem. Thanks, Scott. Gotta see. They're still medium. Yeah, and we'll be right on top of that, except there's a treasure chest in this direction that I would like to get first. Well, good treasure chests. Alright, let's see this. Oh, she must have had that already, actually, because that seems familiar to me. I guess I just didn't really use it much. Crash bomb. Another proxy puppet. Perhaps one day scholars will finally be able to answer the question, Randy or Lando? I assume this is a Star Wars joke. It's the only Lando that I know of, but I'm not the world's biggest Star Wars fan, so I don't actually know the reference any deeper than that. As you look in the chest, a bright light goes off. Aha! I've got photographic proof. I'm taking this straight to the Crossbell News Service. Quickly close the lid and leave. Is this place? It's enormous. I believe this is a ruin referred to as the Sun Fort. Its origin and history are shrouded in mystery, but historians estimate it was constructed at least 500 years ago. Yep, the place looks sturdy as hell. Because they really knew how to build them in the Middle Ages. This fort must have seen its fair share of wars given everything that went on in that era. Is everything alright, Tio? Yes, I am fine. It's just, I thought I felt something odd resonating from within the ruins. What do you mean by odd? Well, from the outside, it looks like your everyday centuries-old fort to me. Please do not mind me. Sure, it must have been my imagination. More importantly, turn our attention to the tourist. Your search will be much more difficult if he entered these ruins. We do not have time to spare. Right, let's keep moving. Big alley hits. Not a big TO hit. Yo hits for 125, Randy hits for 450. Ah, looking for more, you'll never be able to crack my secret compartment. Especially since I can't even figure out how to open the thing. Yo, what's up, Typic? Lloyd? Massive fucking disappointment, Lloyd. Is it well, comrade in rods? Look, we found a guy named Scott. He is clearly the greatest character in the game. He came up with this brilliant plan. He found the woman. We are doing great. Let's take our chest satisfaction survey. Like, put some respect on his name. Need the more chest messages DLC to view this message. Yeah, that was not written in 2010. Weak to earth. Well, the Cold Steel localization was only like a year, wasn't it? Like maybe a couple years. Yeah, I'm familiar. I remember seeing the bitching. These games weren't available in English. In the stark emptiness of the chest, you rethink your actions. You don't end up putting the item back, but it's the thought that counts, right? Inside the chest, you find a smaller chest. Inside that chest is an even smaller chest. Inside that, an even smaller chest. Inside that chest... Oh, I didn't actually expect that one to hit. I mean, I do love me some Disgaea. Disgaea, Hour of Darkness. Top tier game. Not actually a chest folk, I'm a mimic. I ate the last group of people who tried to loot me, though, so I'm full right now. You can go. Did I just get Battle Jacket? Probably give it to Randy. Okay. Yeah, NIS was definitely Disgaea. Someone please help me. There he is, Lloyd. NIS is doing all these translations. Okay. Yeah, because Disgaea is Nippon Ichi Software of America. Well, in the English version's Nippon Ichi Software of America. Yeah. Why is this happening to me? Help! Can't anybody help me? Goddess, please have mercy. Hold it. Haha. Well, well, talk about impeccable timing. Please explain how this timing is in any form impeccable. We're with the Crossbell Police Department. We'll distract the monsters for you, so make a run for it. Okay. Whoa. What's with these monsters? They look seriously tough. They seem to be different from the usual monsters inhabiting the area. I think these can somehow be monsters from ancient times? Well, either way, we better not go easy on them. I think it's about time we give these chumps a lesson in pain. Oh, I'm not at full health going into this fight. Gains immense power, but suffers faint afterwards. That's, like, moderately concerning. Actually, more concerning than the full health is I don't have full EP. Excuse me, sir. You are supposed to be blind. Yo, what's up, Jeff? How goes? Ba-dum-bum. Oh, casting arts takes 2 turns. That makes sense, actually. Takes 2 turns off the buffs. We got a paralysis out. That's good. Is his name really Randy Orlando? It is really named Randy Orlando. Or he is really named Randy Orlando. Alright, let's call our own dog, see what's happening. Fence down. That's good, actually. Yeah, how cool is his name? There's probably no weakness. In that case... Damn, why you doing me dirty like that, shortening it to Unk? Speak to water. Only immune to... That looks like death and petrify. I should use Randy's S-Craft, probably. Big damage, 1,000. Got 6,400 health. Oh, you don't have... You only have... You don't have fire equipment is the problem. It's alright, we gotta chuck whatever it is at Randy later. Or from Randy later. Randy is the big carry of this fight. Holy shit. He blinded everybody turn 1 and he got burns on 2 of them. Lloyd got the other burn, so that's pretty cool. Is this even worth it? Barely. Yeah, these two, like, 100% blind, 80% burn. Oh, Randy doesn't have CP, of course. Yeah, Crash Bomb is ridiculous. This thing's huge. Dude, you would be too. You're dead now. All right, Randy. Salamander, bring it home. All right, so Randy's getting tossed in the fucking dumpster. And he can't even do it again. Randy, that's twice in a row. And no one else can land a burn. Oh, Lloyd's out of TP. Finally, he lands something. I guess in theory I should have been chucking water at him, right? Yeah, fire's solid damage still. Ellie learned Strike Bow. For you, materials, let's go. Did we defeat them? Phew, that was tougher than I'd anticipated. I don't like what we're seeing here. The hell were those things? I honestly have no idea. Can't be serious. Oh no. Can't you guys stay down for 1 second? I'm way too beat to think about going to another round with those things. This is bad. Really bad. Find a way out of this situation. Huh? Arios? Looks like I made it just in the nick of time. Well, hold on just a damn second. What are you even doing here? An awfully cold reception considering I just saved your lives. I was checking the requests at the guild when I saw Scott headed down here. I'm aware of how dangerous the area can be, so I thought he might find some help useful. Thank you for saving us, Arios. We appreciate it. Perfectly honest, we were lucky you arrived. Nah, I ain't buying it. Really expect me to believe you always show up with absolutely perfect timing like that? Don't tell me. You were sitting on the sidelines this whole time waiting to jump out at the last second, weren't you? I'll leave that to your imagination. Hey, are you guys alright? Oh, Scott. It looks like she finally woke up. Yep, not too long ago. Thank you so much, everyone. Especially you bracers. I don't know how we'll ever be able to repay... Oh wait, Scott's one of the bracers. Never mind, we're on the bracers side. Seriously, we even got to see an awesome show. Took down those insane monsters with one fell swoop. Scott, really appreciate you looking after me when I fainted. Your skill with that rifle was just... Wait, honey? Ayo! Hey, yo, check it. Well, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. History is doomed to repeat itself. I don't know what you're talking about. This is just story of my life, you know? Don't fret too hard, Randy. At least we all worked together to save the tourists, right? Consider this mission accomplished. Something up, Arios? No, it's nothing. I think we should focus on escorting these two back to Armorica Village. Watch our 6 special support section. You have no idea how hard I had to restrain myself from saying, watch our 6 special support 7. Understood. You have my thanks for bringing them back safely, everyone. I was almost done for. I'll mention it, Mr. Gofon. Not sure what would have happened if not for Scott and Arios being there, though. Hopefully those tourists take a nice long nap before doing anything else. On a side note, those bracers are some serious guys. They sure like to stay on top of things, don't they? Can't deny that bracers all seem to have impeccable timing. At least we were able to finish the support request without too many issues. But one problem remains. During the support request, the guild and the police worked side by side. Now that it is over, how should we go about reporting this? Good point. What's your call, Lloyd? This definitely wasn't a standard case for us, that's for sure. I did it before, but if Scott and Arios hadn't been there, I'm not sure we would have been as successful as we were. You see, Scott was an MVP in the situation. I think this time we should give them the credit for resolving the request. Won't be necessary. Arios, Scott? Excuse me, Gofon. Seems your 2 guests wish to apologize to you. They've reflected on their ways and regret ignoring your warning about the ancient battlefield. Yo, what's up, Buster Sword? She can kind of speak to the dog. Oh, is that so? They don't really need to be so repentant for my sake, but... Hopefully this is a good lesson for them. Excuse me, Scott. What did you mean by that won't be necessary? I talked it over with Arios and we came to a decision. We want the SSS to be the ones to say they completed the request. I hear you right? Looking back on this case, you two clearly did the heavy... Yeah, Scott clearly did the heavy lifting. That's not true. Since you were all able to go on ahead, that bought me time to look after the lady. If you hadn't made it to the man in time, I'm not sure if he would have made it. Sure, our results may sound nice on paper, but in the grand scheme of things, we think the SSS was crucial to the request's success. It's sort of embarrassing to be praised by your rivals, don't you think? I wouldn't say we're rivals in the slightest. In fact, it appears as if we've all matured a bit since we first crossed paths. Special support section. Especially you, Lloyd. Oh, yeah, obviously. What? You remember when we first met in the Geofront. Back then, you decided to recklessly throw away your life fighting an unbeatable foe, as if you were some kind of martyr. This time, refrain from doing that. Despite your odds being slim, you kept searching for a way to break through the situation. With the posture checks. One requires unwavering strength to relentlessly go against all odds. Yeah, I should have just done this. Actually, that would have put me in front of my mic, but such strength is far more powerful than sacrificing your own life. Though your ability can't be denied, it's the fact that you were able to find another way when all hope seemed lost that proves you've grown. Thank you. Huh. Seems I've talked too much. Scott, return to Crossbell City and report to the guild. Roger, Arios. Well, Special Support Section, it was a pleasure. I hope we get the chance to work together again someday. Honestly, I have no idea how many points you have. Likewise. I'd be lying if I said I expected to hear encouragement from Arios McLean of all people. Theo, don't be rude, but you're right, it was a little peculiar. Only 234, okay. I guess you'd have timed yourself out a couple of times. Huh, I wouldn't let it bother you. Finished the support request, didn't we? That's enough to be happy about. I certainly second that. Special support section, thank you once again. I'll be knocking if I need help again. You can always rely on us, sir. We'll be waiting at the door. Now, I know there is a photo opportunity in the ancient battlefields. And I did not get one. Let's go and fix that situation.
Where is it? Ancient Battlefield Map 2, the wall behind the bell. Oh. So I was literally inches away from it. Oops. What's the sun for it again? We were in the middle of an emergency the last time we were here, so I didn't have much of a chance to take it all in. Yeah, likewise. But that reminds me, Tio, didn't something about it bother you? Oh yeah, because you did mention feeling some weird vibes from inside the fort. How do you feel now, Tio? Fine now. I've simply gotten used to the feeling, though. That aside, should we not take some photos for the Fort of Grace's Guide? Of the Fort for Grace's Guide? Oh yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. It seems like things went well. That, shall we get going? Right, and I still need one more. more photo to get, except am I going to be interrupted? Yeah. Well, actually, ain't it already past noon? Damn, looks like we didn't make it back in time for the parade. Shame. Rumors of Mishi riding in a car. Yeah, searching the ancient battlefield ended up being a lot tougher than I anticipated. Let's head back to the SSS and take a much-needed break. Yes, let's. We'll do that in a minute. We've got one place to check out. This way, it's this way. Assume it's got to be closer to the bus stop than... Oops. I do not want to fight 6 of those. I would not want to fight 6 or 7 of those. Might take 8, though. Scorpion? Oh, that's a worm. I was going really fast. It looked like a scorpion. We petrified it, and it gave me 1 experience. Hell yeah. Help, I'm careening off a cliff. I think my S brakes were cut. That... not what I wanted. We did not get to petrify. I hope the Phantom Thief B would be the one to loot me. I guess I'm not beautiful enough. Phantom Thief B's nuts. Yeah, I can't believe this game is a or the series is a Persona 5 reference. What is with these ruins? They look dilapidated. I think it's the ruins of a temple built during the Middle Ages. The details are the CGF doesn't want anyone entering, judging by the barricade. Same as Stargazer's Tower. No reason to go trespassing. Still, it's quite the view, isn't it? I bet we could take a great photo of this area for Grace's article. Do you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? Is that all 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And obviously don't tell me, but I do hope we get more Blue Blanc throughout the series. He was pretty cool. Alright, before I head inside the SSS building, I'm just gonna quickly go and grab some water. So I'll be back in a minute or two. You're back. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Let's heal first. Seems fair. Yes, Lloyd Banning's here. Sorry, I know you're busy. Can I bother you for a moment? Sure, we were just wrapping up our break, so it's no bother at all. Is it something urgent? Yes, there's a man who's personally requesting the aid of the SSS. He's a trader by the name of Harold Hayworth. Oh, he's an acquaintance of ours. What happened? Ah, you see. This little boy wandered off while they were watching the parade together. Got it. Thanks for the heads up. Where can we find Mr. Hayworth? Currently located at one of the benches near headquarters. I think it was by the water fountain? According to him, that was where he first lost sight of his son. Roger, we're heading there now. I'll let him know. Thanks. What's the matter, Lloyd? We got a request from Mr. Hayworth. Apparently his son went missing at some point during the parade. Oh no. Today's crowd is the largest yet. This is a serious issue. Ah, the classic missing kid at a festival mission. Yeah, seems like it. He's waiting for us by the water fountain near headquarters. He'll give us more details there. Oh, before I do that, I should go... to the Harbor District and talk to... you. Oh, wow. Looks like you managed to take a lot of photos. I'll call Grace and let her know. Are you ready to submit them? Whoops, wrong button. Submit. Okay, this should be all of them. Yep, looks like you managed to take enough. Also, could you return the orbital camera you borrowed? We'll start developing the photos right away. Ah, I nearly forgot about that. Excited to see how they turned out. Yep, we'll get right on it. Grace should be waiting on the second floor for you. Come back, guys. A job well done. The photos you brought are finally developed and raring to go. Let's take a peek, shall we? Ah, the rustic landscape of the old Armorica Road. Just one glance fills me with tranquility. Oh, this one's Armorica's flower garden. Delicious honey is to die for. Oh, wow. These the mysterious ruins hanging over by the mouth of Lupinus River? Remove the monsters from the equation, and this would be the ideal date spot. What the heck? Where'd you even take this? Gotta say, the emptiness brings about a soothing tranquility. Is that the one from the cathedral graveyard? No, we got the tombstone. Where was this one from? And here's the money shot. Wouldn't be a sightseeing tour guide without Maine's Mountain Pass waterfall. Truly is a sight to behold, isn't it? Can't help but stare at it longingly when I take the bus out to Maine's. Oh, you even managed to snap a shot of the railway. Is this the one near West Crossbell Highway? I've seen my fair share of train fanatics out in the city, so I'm glad we managed to get one photo of it. Is this Stargazer's Tower? Not exactly the safest place to go, but it's still a nice and quiet spot away from the bustle of the city. Whoa, ruins? You're telling me there's a place like this on the Maine's Mountain Path? Looks like some kind of ancient temple. I can just feel the mystery oozing from it. Kidding me. None of our records feature a ruin like this on the ancient battlefield. Well, your records are shit. We walked in for like 30 seconds and found this. Definitely gives me that Middle Ages fortress vibe. If we convinced bracers to guard the place, it could be an outstanding tourist attraction. Unbelievable. I guess that one was from the mount. I thought we took a picture of the big tombstone. Each and every one of them is flawless, masterfully done. Being totally honest, this is the kind of work that puts most professionals to shame. Consider me impressed. Better start looking into a way to convince Ellie to replace Rains as our main photographer. I think that's a little much. Relieved you enjoyed them, though. Huh. You hear that, Mademoiselle? Masterfully done, she says. Not only were the photos fantastic, but you even managed to give me a double helping. You guys are the best. Totally set. All that's left to do is add a nifty little introduction, and then it'll be completely finished. All right. Glad to hear that, Grace. See, it was wise to trust in the eye of a detective. We're able to track down all these glorious spots like it was nothing. Maybe you guys should consider changing cameras and becoming official tour guides. What do you say? Hope you're not implying another request. No. Anyway, you really saved my skin. Keep you guys on speed dial for whenever I need you, okay? Yes, well, instead of that, just submit another support request, okay? Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Well then, duty calls, so I'll leave you be. Bye-bye. And leave it to Grace to submit a request that makes us work up a sweat. True, but I hadn't held a camera in so long, it was actually pretty fun taking those pictures. I actually don't mind doing requests like this every once in a while. Huh, same here. On the other hand, keeping up with Grace can become exhausting after a while. Yeah, you can say that again. Alright, let's go turn that in. Get my cash rewards. We gotta find Mr. Hayworth. Oh no, he's at the fountain outside police headquarters. Kane. Oh, thank Idios. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Hayworth. If I heard correctly, you guys were watching the parade when you noticed your son had gone missing, right? That's right. Should have paid more attention. It's all my fault that he's... Colin! Sophia, please. We have to stay calm. I apologize, everyone. She's just worried. Lost sight of Colin roughly 3 hours ago. It happened when we were watching the parade pass through this district. Sophia noticed almost immediately. Both searched this area as hard as we could, but to no avail. Things being the way they are, we had no choice but to call the CPD. I think that was a smart move, Mr. Hayworth. We should start searching immediately. Split up and each take a different district. Good idea. The rest of the force seems swamped, so it'll be up to us. We'll just have to decide how best to divide ourselves. Is the question. Well, however we split up, we can always keep in touch with our enigmas. Please, let me help as well. If I don't, who knows what might happen to... Sophia, it's going to be okay. I'm going to escort my wife home for the time being. Conduct a thorough search of the neighborhoods. We've arrived. Would narrow down our list of places to search. Thanks. Everyone else, we'll split up and conduct our own searches in the other districts. Now, Mr. Hayworth, do you have anything that might help us find him? A photo of him would work best. Oh, really? Actually had some taken during the festival. I have them here somewhere. Here we go. Oh, how cute. Your little boy, he has quite a pretty face. My sweet boy. Come now, dear. Let's get out of the heat and wait for Colin to come home. Who knows, he may be waiting for us now. Harold, but what if it's happened again? It won't. I will never let it happen, I swear it. Say again. That's right. Only imagine what they must have been through before. Excuse us, the heat seems to have gotten to our heads. It's just, this is a lot to deal with. No, I completely understand. While you're here, do you have any of Colin's possessions on hand? The police dog might be able to pick up his scent. Oh, of course. Would this work? It's a stuffed animal. Oh, a Mishi plush. Make sure to return it once he's found. Well, let's get a move on. As long as he's still in the city, he should be relatively safe. Give it to us, Hayworths. Yes, of course. Can't thank you enough for your help. Now, how do we want to do this? Oh, but before that... allow me. Zeit, mind giving us a hand? What a good boy. You rest assured now that I've arrived. Following the small child's scent will be as simple as taking an afternoon nap. So he says. Yeah, look, I don't have to have an I'm not a furry tag below my stream. You're the one that does. Thanks, Zeit. Actually, how did he already know the details of this case? You're here for the growling. Who knows? Guess we can just chalk that up to another one of his crazy wolf's quirks. That's just for information. It sounds like the denial of reality. Look, there's no reason for there to be allegations regarding me, so I don't have a tag saying not a furry below stream. It's just like I told you, it's that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The fastest way to make someone think you diddle kids is to write a song about it. Whatever the case, let's get back on topic. A city as large as this, how should we divide ourselves up? I will accompany Zeit, obviously. I'm the only person who can understand him. That would be for the best. Fair enough. I'll leave the Mishi with you then. When Zeit finds the trail, follow it as far as you can. Roger. The rest of us will split up and search the different districts. Take care of the entertainment district, back alley, central square, stations. Damn, Lloyd's taking the whole fucking city. Randy, you're in charge of East Street and downtown districts. And Ella, you can check out the administrative and harbor districts. Sound good to you guys? Yes, but doesn't that give you a lot of ground to cover? Well, the administrative and harbor districts are both large and have a lot of traffic right now. Downtown district too, to an extent. My areas will be pretty easy to make my way through. I think it's a fair distribution of work. Makes sense when you put it that way. Look, if he's got barriers, he needs his team to help break them down. Rather than take 17 districts of the city and leave Randy 2. Alrighty, let's find ourselves a kid. We can use our enigmas to update each other on our progress as we go. Sound like a plan? Yep. We're in agreement. Then let's commence the search for Colin Hayworth. Let's see, so I'm responsible for investigating the Entertainment District, Back Alley, Central Square, Station Street, and West Street. I have no idea where this kid could be, so I'll just have to search every location from top to bottom. As for buildings, I'll just speak with the receptionist. Otherwise, this is going to take forever. Alright, you. Have you seen a kid? Apparently never talked to an inn before. Yeah, this person might know something about Colin. Oh, he's such a cutie. My apologies, but I don't recall him coming to our lobby before. Why would I have needed to use the inn when I have the SSS home base? It's unfortunate. Thank you for your cooperation, though. Whoa, you hardly see the place this empty. The afternoon show must have already ended. Lloyd, is that you? Something going on again? Oh, Ilya and Rixia. Did you come to hang out with your favorite gals again? Still have some time before the evening show? Want to join us for tea? Sorry, no can do. Fortunately, I'm here on some work-related business. See? Oh no, that's terrible. Well, it's definitely true that the kiddies love to come watch our shows. There's definitely a chance one might have snuck in during a performance. Mind holding on for a minute, Lloyd? I'll check with the folks on break to see if they noticed anyone. Wait, you need to go that far. Once Ilya has her mind set on something, there's no stopping her. I'll help her take a look around too. Please wait here just a moment. Well, doesn't look like he's hiding around the theater right now. Sorry, I wish we could be more helpful. It's okay. I appreciate the help regardless. I should be apologizing for bothering you. Don't sweat it, Lloyd. Be sure to notify the troop leader and manager about the child. Should we contact the police in the event we do find him? Yeah, that'd be perfect. Thanks again, you two. Good luck with your evening performance. Same with your search, my favorite little guy. Always welcome here, Lloyd. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to check out this shitty casino again. Oh, not you. Has a child wandered into the casino? Know your limit, play within it. God. That is... I mean, I'm sure it's not an uncommon slogan, but that's the slogan for BC's anti-gambling messages. Anti-gambling advertisements. Oh, he's gone missing? I don't think he came by here. Definitely notice a little boy trying to sneak into a place like this. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thank you for cooperating, ma'am. Alright, and there goes the casino. Sorry, Kira. Missing child? Man, that's concerning. Let me think. I apologize, but I can't say for certain if I've seen... We're searching for a child! What do you mean, go back? This child is... I don't know, he's probably drowning in the ocean, and you want me to play some blackjack? Simply too many people passing by outside for me to remember anyone in particular. That's unfortunate. Thank you for your cooperation, though. Money. Alright, we can do... Got enough for one more. This is not going well. Oh, but they busted too. It's a draw. Hold on. So hard. That's what we were when we busted. Oh, we made the right decision. Let's go. I believe. I'm no longer believing. I'm out of tokens. Bustin' makes me feel good. Oh, I need to talk to the food stall vendors. Okay. This woman might know something about Colin. Wait, what's this about? You want me to give this photo or something? Wait, Kira, you have heard that song, right? But the remix of that song? Or no, like I was trying to explain, we're looking for the boy in this photo. Have you seen him around here recently? Sorry, I can't say he's ringing any bells. Besides, it's impossible to keep track of these festival crowds. The Bustin' song. People disappeared after the parade just as quickly as they'd appeared. I understand. Thank you for your time. No? Oh, this is mandatory watching. Hold on. Just bustin' makes me feel good. Yeah, thought no, it's just bustin'. There you go. That's the wrong button. Hey, heard you guys managed to catch those damned thieves. Better show you my appreciation then. Here, take this with you. Queen Pizza. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Missing kid. Actually, I think I've seen this kid somewhere before. Seriously? Maybe? I was forced to pack up my stand before the parade passed by. I was in a huge rush trying to get that taken care of. Sorry, my memory's a bit foggy after all that scrambling around. Pretty confident that he hasn't passed by in the last hour at least. The crowd's been gone for about that long. See, that's good to know. Thank you for your time. Anyone else in here that I need? I'd have been paying attention to the crowds. You? The history of the song? Is there more of a history to the song than it's just a remix from Ghostbusters? Sorry, hon, but I've never seen this boy before. I doubt I would have noticed him if he walked past me with all these people around. Ah, gotcha. Thank you for your cooperation. Who else would be people watching? Missing kid, huh? No idea, pal. I only take note of any potential patrons. Besides, you think I'm gonna remember a small kid with all the commotion from the parade? Fair point. Back alley is next. Oh, the history of the Ghostbusters song. What's... I don't think I know much about the history of the Ghostbusters song, then. Lloyd here. Yo, Randy here. Made the rounds in East Street. No clues about the kiddo's location, not even from the guild's receptionist. Alright, understood. I didn't have any luck in the entertainment district either. Continue the search for now. Really wonder who you would like to call. Yeah, that's true. Aye, aye, sir. Something strange in your neighborhood. But showed Colin's picture and asked if he knew anything about his disappearance. Ah, not a damn clue. Don't think I saw the kid. See, thank you for your cooperation. Didn't wander into the bar, did he? Lost kid? Sorry, I haven't seen him. This is a bar after all. We don't let kids run around in here. Let me think about it. I think I probably saw a couple of kids run by. Really? Any of them resemble the child in this photo? I'm not really sure, to be honest. Not really good at using my head. I just don't remember much, you know? My brain's all hazy. I can't remember. Popular DJ made it in a few days, but likely stole the beat off another song. Interesting. I didn't know that. We'd call Lloyd, then Randy, then the Busters. That is not the answer I expected you to give, Kira. I expected you would call Randy, and then that would be your Buster. Got sued later, but they settled it out of court. This boy, I'm afraid I don't recognize him. Very least, I can tell you he's never set foot in this shop. Yeah. It's hardly the kind of place for children, as I'm sure you are. As I'm sure you are. I feel like there's supposed to be a word at the end of that sentence. Aware. I want a new drug. Really? Okay. Alright, I'll have to read into that afterwards. Central Square. Long time no see. Huh? Ren. Oh, it's you. Good day, detective. It's been about 2 months since we last met, hasn't it? Makes sense that she would pop up here. Right, you're the girl from the doll studio. Long time no see. Who's Ren, right? Really, mind your manners. A lady's name isn't something you just casually forget. You're like 12, and we met you once. It's your duty as a gentleman to greet me as if we just met yesterday. Sorry about that. So, what are you doing in Crossbell City? Are you all by yourself? Did you get lost or something? Of course not silly, as if I could get lost. I like to visit the antique shop here from time to time. I don't know, I was just told that's not a place for children. Oh, really? Isn't it dangerous for a child to wander around this part of town? Oh, you're a funny one. What could possibly be dangerous here? Mr. and Miss at the club are very kind to me. And those men wearing sunglasses in the alley are super amusing. You're joking, right? More importantly, I came to enjoy the festivities today. The parade earlier was particularly lovely. Able to watch it? I'm afraid not. I had to take care of some work, so I missed it. Her for her age, but she's still a young girl. I'd take her back to the studio if I wasn't in the middle of an investigation. By the way, detective, what are you doing all alone? Playing another game of hide and seek with someone? No, not quite. I'm looking for a missing child, actually. He supposedly disappeared during the parade and has yet to return home. Oh, I see. You have a photo? I might know him. That's a good idea. Do you mind taking a look? What's wrong? Do you know him? No. He has never known this child. Oh, I see. Oh, you didn't see the picture of him? However, he's quite a cute little boy, isn't he? said you're looking for him, Detective? Yeah, my team split up to cover more ground. I'd like to get him back to his parents ASAP, but we haven't had any luck finding him yet. If that's the case, then I'll grant you a bit of my expertise. Huh? I told you before, didn't I? Quite skilled at hide and seek. Sure won't be much effort to locate one naughty little boy. And did you fucking kidnap him? Yeah, but... Well, I was anxious about leaving her alone. I guess she can accompany me for now. If anything happens, I can always have her wait for me at the SSS building. Alright, I'll be counting on you, Ren. You can assist me in my investigation for a little bit. Very well. Everything I can to help. Thanks, I appreciate it. You missed it, what happened to Uncle Bracer Scottle? He was such a kind soul, and he allowed all of us to take the credit for the rescue of the two tourists. Ren is interesting. Hello? Lloyd, it's Ellie. I just finished my search of the administrative district. Couldn't find Colin, but I found someone who might have seen him. He says he saw a similar-looking boy following the parade from the rear all on his own. Really? That's a solid lead. I'll leave the Harbor District in your hands. Of course, I'll keep you posted. Following the parade? Must have been chasing after that float. Oh, you were listening in? What float are you talking about? The one that had that cat mascot, Mishi, riding on top. The design was quite amusing. That would definitely be the kind of thing to catch a kid's attention. I don't know, Tipic, how would you describe Ren up to this point in the story? I guess mainly from Sky 2 and 3. Stop asking around at food stalls and focus on kids and receptionists, then. I don't know, are you a child? No. Sure are a lot of people. Investigate this area for a little while, okay? Fine with me. I think asking the reception ladies and the kids around here will prove to be quite sufficient. It is really hard to describe her. She has a horrible backstory. By horrible, I mean I don't want to describe it. You're pretty sharp, huh, Ren? Why, thank you. I like to think so. Missing child. Dear, this boy has gotten lost? That's terrible to hear. But I'm afraid I haven't seen him. What about you, Pearl? Any ideas? No, I don't recall seeing him either. Now, there were quite a few kids around when the parade passed by, but they were all with their parents. Terribly sorry, but I don't believe that boy ever came into the department store. I see. Thank you. I appreciate the info all the same. A quick TLDR of Ren is the people searching for their child currently, Harold and Sophia Hayworth, they are her parents. And I guess Colin is her brother then? But due to circumstances, Ren has been separated from her parents for quite some time. Oh, you got nothing for me? What about you? No. Sorry, but I don't recognize that boy at all. No, I definitely haven't seen him around anytime recently. See. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Anson's a foot guy for sure. No, Lloyd said we were searching this place for a while. I'm pretty sure I've talked to everybody in there. Alright, Wendy. Can you tell me if you've seen this kid before? Eh, what now? He's around 5 years old, you say? He's a bit younger than Pansy, then. Sorry, Lloyd, I wasn't able to catch the parade, so I haven't seen this kid. But you don't think he entered Gen 10 at any point? Yeah, I can say with full confidence that he hasn't entered the store. Quick to keep track of how many times the orbital door over there opens. C. Thanks for the help, Wendy. Are any children here? No. You. Huh? This boy? Actually, I think I might have saw him following the parade. Really? You've seen him? Yep, he was at the very end trying to keep up with the rest of the floats. At least I'm pretty sure it was the boy in your photo. Gotcha. Lines up with what Ellie told me, too. Thanks, Mimi. You were a lot of help. Ah, we go. We're just getting free recipes if we talk to everybody. R. Hang on, we got burger recipes and maybe cake and pudding recipes? Hell yeah. You seen anything? I'll keep my eye open for it. Oh, poor kid got lost? That's terrible. Fortunately, don't have any clues for you. I don't think he showed up in this restaurant. See, thanks for your cooperation. Are any children in here? No. Here's a child. You got a moment? We're looking for this little kid. Huh? This kid got lost? Let me think. I definitely feel like I've seen him before, but then again, how exceedingly vague. Heh. I expect a boy such as yourself to be more confident, but it seems I was off the mark. Hey, I mean... Hold on, I think I might have seen him for just a sec. Kind of focused on the parade, so I wasn't looking at the other kids. Can't blame you there. Thanks, Ryu. That actually helps a lot. Still not done in this area. Did he wander into the weapon shop? Oh, deciding to use a photo for your investigation now, are you? Look at you acting all police-like. Thanks. So, do you have any clues? He's the child of an acquaintance of ours. Didn't actually get to see the parade unless he came into the store. I wouldn't have seen him. However, if he stuck to the parade, then shouldn't he be on East Street? The parade route was supposed to head that way after all. See. Randy's report East Street was a bust, though. There we go, Randy and busting again. Well then, what do we do now? Continue with the investigation as planned. Making a call without having all the information is never a good idea. Alright, I think this should cover it for the Central Square investigation. Check out Station Street next. See, you're quite the cautious one. I knew you'd be interested. Lloyd speaking. It's Tio. Zeit and I have been following Colin's scent. But given the abundance of people here, we have not discovered a definitive trail. I was afraid of that. Trails we found do not go past the south exit nor inside the train station. That is what Zeit concluded after investigating those locations. Got it. You check the other exits to make sure he hasn't left through those? Roger. Proceed with our investigation heading counterclockwise, making our way toward the east exit. Thanks, you two. So she chose to tag along with the big bad wolf then. Still, turning him into a police star. You guys come up with some interesting ideas. Well, we didn't have much of a choice. He walked into the SSS building and that was that. Wait a minute. How do you know so much about us, Ren? It Who's to say? What are you hawing about? Probably didn't wander into the Geo front. Maybe. Child, have you seen him? I don't think I've seen him before. I was here all day, so I would have remembered something like him. Child just hanging out in front of the train station all day. I see. Thanks for your help. It's really like trains. Oh shit, is this child's selfie? Roswell's very own den of monsters, the Geofront. Can't go inside without a key from the city hall, so you can scratch it off your list. Point. Hold on, how could you possibly know that? I'm sure someone could have told you about the monsters, but the thing about City Hall? I know a lot more about this city than you seem to think. In fact, I've explored every nook and cranny of it by now. I can peek in on all sorts of places from my other playground, too. Other playground? She can't be. Shall we continue, Detective? Still have to return that poor child to his kind papa and mama, right? Ren, are you... Yeah, you're right. Let's keep searching. Colin's safety should be our top priority. So Colin didn't wander into this part of town. For now, we should just head back to Central Square and start investigating West Street. Hello? Hey, it's Randy. I'm checking out the downtown district as we speak. Sounds like our kid Colin was hanging around here after all. Seriously? While he was watching the parade, the kids in the downtown district invited him to play for a little bit. Said he suddenly left to go back to East Street. Certainly gets around. Can't tell if Colin's a brave kid or if he's just oblivious to danger. Tell me about it. It's Tio. I apologize for the interruption. Tio? The hell? We can do 3 ways on these things? I may have intentionally left a word out there. Or more if necessary. Zyke couldn't find any trace of Colin's scent at the east exit. We're passing through the Harbor District now, heading up toward the north exits. Thanks for the update. Should I try going around to East Street one more time just in case? Yeah, he probably passed through there at some point. Another lap won't hurt. Leave it to me, boss man. Our elusive boy is quite skilled at playing tag, isn't he? After all, he followed the parade from the administrative district through the entertainment district, back alley, Central Square, East Street, and then the downtown district. Then we know he returned to East Street, heading to the Harbor District. Appears to be his route, yes? Wow, you really are sharp. Words right out of my mouth. For the time being, I'll leave those areas to the rest of the team since they're closer. Next, I'd like to check out West Street. You okay with that? I don't see why I wouldn't be. Eliminating possibilities is always worthwhile. Good to see you, Lloyd. Who's this lovely little lady? What are you two up to? Trying to find a missing person. You seen the child in this photo? Hey, isn't that Colin? Wait, you know him? Yeah, he lives in the residential district, I think. His family comes by to here to buy bread every once in a while. Come to think of it, I haven't seen them today. Actually, I didn't see them around here during the parade either. Thought so. Alright, thanks for the info. You've been a huge help. Oh, this is just apartment buildings. Is Ilya home? No. Oh, no, I thought this was like a communal kitchen area. No, that is somebody's apartment. Alright, has he wandered into the law office? Harold's son has gone missing.
Sorry, Lloyd. Right before the parade started, a client ran in here looking for some business advice. Still haven't had a chance to go outside. See. Even so, thanks for your help as always, sir. Oh, I imagine Mrs. Hayworth is beside herself with worry. Lloyd, you must find this boy. Yes, sir. Know something about this that we don't? We don't have anything about that. Both Mr. Grimwood and I were unable to head out and watch the parade. Still hear all the fun music they were playing from in here, though. Alright, what about the general store? Child has gone missing? That's horrible. I missed the parade today, so I only caught a couple glimpses of it from afar. So far away, I don't think I can really be of any help to you. See, thank you anyway. Still missing somebody. Huh? I feel like I've seen this kid around before. Definitely haven't seen him today, though. I'd notice if a little kid were here by himself. I see. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh, still not done. But you guys did meet a little boy. He was standing out there all alone, so we wondered where his parents had gone. Uncle Miles, do you have a second? There's something I need to ask. Is this the child you were talking about? It's exactly like him. I'm pretty sure I've met this kid recently. Seriously? Yes, he bumped into me while I was walking around East Street. I believe he ran up north from there. And north from East Street? He went to the Harbor District. Yeah, sounds likely. Thanks a lot, Uncle Miles. You've been incredibly helpful. Did you cover West Street? I wonder if the others are having better luck than me. Yes, Lloyd speaking. It's Ellie. I heard something unsettling that I thought I should report to you. Theo's with me now, by the way. Hello, Lloyd. Oh, you guys met up? Okay, Ellie, what'd you want to report? About Colin. Apparently he was sighted standing at the pier watching all the boats. Nobody saw where he went after that, though. I guess his Ike to search for his scent in the surrounding area. But on climbing the stairs exiting the pier, Colin's scent suddenly vanished. Vanished? Yes, at the southeastern end of the Harbor District. What could this mean? Could it be? Closed space where a person's scent wouldn't be easily able to escape. It's entirely possible that he entered an automobile. Oh. I see. Logic is sound. I agree, Lloyd. With that in mind, the question now becomes, which view? Wait, Lloyd, are you with someone? I believe I heard the voice of a young girl with you. It's a bit of a long story. Anyway, why don't we meet up and sift through the details? Hey, detective. I'm gonna borrow the SSS's terminal for a bit. Gonna do what? Hold on a second. Elliot, Tio, do me a favor. Contact Randy and head back to the base ASAP. Explain everything once you're there. Okay, understood. Quite understand what's going on, but Roger, I suppose. Are you searching for information on that vehicle through the Orbital network? Correct. Attempting to locate anything on vehicles parked at the southeast part of the Harbor District in the past hour. Of course, I'm searching every Orbital database accessible from within Crossbell City. Oh, perhaps I should hack the IBC's terminal and that Geofront one that Freckles is so very fond of. Do that? Ren, just who are you? And I used to be able to type this fast. Starting to think you're not just the granddaughter of some doll maker. Oh, Grandpa George. George? Grandpa George is just an associate of mine. He's a friend who repaired my dear Potter Mater for me. Since I don't trust the professor, I had to discreetly ask elsewhere about the fixes.
I promise it's true. I couldn't... I have a learning disability that hampers my writing significantly, so I got to type a lot throughout high school. For, like, just about everything. Since I don't trust the professor, I have to discreetly ask elsewhere about fixes. Professor? What the heck is a Potter Modern? Yeah, I got extra time in, like, even university for my exams. It's not something you need to worry about. After all, I'm only here to observe Crossbell. Under the persona of Kitty, of course. Knew it. You know, playing that little game of tag was quite an enjoyable diversion. Freckles is formidable behind a terminal, but that friend of yours knows her stuff too. Well, I have a sneaking suspicion that she used a certain little trick of hers to gain the upper hand. You even figured that out? Here, Lloyd, we came back as soon as we could, but... Oh? This girl again. Ain't she that doll maker's grandkid? Yeah, like I said, it's a long story. Found it. It was like a Rhymes Deliveries truck was parked there 30 minutes ago. It was heading to Bellegarde Gate. Now for the truck's number... Ah, here it is. By contacting the driver with this number. All but certain this will lead us to our missing boy. Good work. Could you explain what's happening now? Yeah, man, I'm having a hard time following this. Well, you see, Randy, we went to the casino and busted for a little while. Oh, of course. It must be Kitty. What? Oh man, I thought I was confused before. I'm completely lost now. Really appreciate you guys playing with me yesterday. It was oh so fun. However, I think we can save the explanations until after you found the boy. He makes a valid point. I mean, like I said, no neurons firing up in his head. Absolute MVP of the fights. Alright then, I'll give the number a call and see if they pick up. Rhymes Deliveries, how, can I help you? Hello there. Sorry to bother you, but I'm with the CPD, Special Support Section. Oh, thank Idios, I was minutes away from calling the Bracer Guild or the police. I didn't have either of their numbers memorized, so I just called my dad and... Please, sir, just take a deep breath. You sound like you're in a panic. Has something happened? Well, you see, that little kid ran off somewhere. I have no clue where, though. Must be him. Currently parked in the middle of West Crossbell Highway. Went to check my load. No, we're moving on from that. I went to check my load after hearing some sounds and I found that kid in the back. Must have snuck in somehow. I knew that taking him to Bellegarde Gate would be a mess, so I tried to call my boss to ask for help. But while I was on the call, he must have went and wandered away from the truck. Lloyd, what's the matter? Well, we've got a bit of an issue. What? Unbelievable. This is bad news. Great, let's hurry and locate the driver. Listen, we're heading your way ASAP. Don't go anywhere, okay? Keep your truck exactly where it's parked. There's always a chance he'll come back. Right. Just hurry, okay? This is stressing me out. Everyone, we're heading to the west exit. Ren, you can... Coming with. Promise that I won't slow you down. But...
I think it would be safer if you waited here for us to return. Do you forget already? I was the one who discovered the boy's whereabouts. Thus, I have an obligation to see how this unfolds, no matter what fate has in store for him. That sounds ominous? I don't know what your deal is, kid, but it's clear you ain't letting this go. Time's a wasting, Lloyd. Come on, let's just let her tag along. Right. Ren, I know you aren't an ordinary girl, but that doesn't mean you can do anything crazy. I need you to let us handle whatever happens. You do that for me? Fine, fine. In return, I'd appreciate if you stopped treating me like a child. I've proven I can handle myself by now. Yes, that's fair. Alright, everyone, to the west exit. The plan is to get to West Crossbell Highway and commence our search for Colin right away. Roger that. Yeah, Ren is very capable of defending herself. He's got a scythe. He's a badass. Theo, can you scan the surrounding area? Roger. Was unable to detect him within close proximity of Crossbell City. I'm detecting a slight reaction from a truck approximately 60 salg away from us. This means we gotta go flag down this truck then. Marble staff, very interesting. All the other professor having a weapon similar to yours. The Epstein Foundation's gone and created quite the amusing trinket, haven't they? Other professor? Claim he had an orbital staff? This is supposed to be the Foundation's latest model. You couldn't be. Couldn't be what? In any event, we should focus on finding that silly little boy. Or tragedy befalls his adorable little face. Yeah, you're right. Continue the search then. And I don't know if I could handle the trauma of Ren joining the team right now. Yeah, that's... Even that's an understatement. Oh. And I hope those guys get here soon. Kid's gonna be in some real trouble if they don't hurry up. Hey. You came. Oh, what a relief. You guys got here quicker than I expected. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hey, mister. Heard any blood-curdling screams since the boy disappeared? What the fuck? Maybe the sound of something falling off the cliffside and violently hitting the ground? Ren, what the fuck are you saying? No, I don't think so. That's good news then. It means our naughty little boy is still alive and well. Shall I be off then, detective? Yeah? She, sure is something. Assess the situation so cool. It's hard to believe she's only a child. It makes perfect sense now. Randy what? Come back! Did you hear that? Where did it come from? South, I believe. Yeah, sounded like it was coming from the direction of the police academy. Alright, let's hurry and check it out. So he's safe then. There he is. Wait, don't go. He followed a fucking butterfly. He was chasing a butterfly all the way up. He's a curious little brat, I'll give him that much. A
long day now. Let's get him home. No. Those are... Huh? It's bad. Ugh, can we make it in time? You have to keep them away from Colin. Ugh. She did have her scythe. Wait! Ren. What? Stay away from him. Everyone, please. Leave it to us. Time to clean house. Yeah, give me some formidable enemy. Alright, let's summon my own dog. Alright, now let's Crash Bomb, because why is that ability so stupid? This is Randy. Or Randy. Lloyd. No, you can use Aerial. Probably use Aerial. These dogs have a lot of health. Does not apply burn. Unfortunate. Holy bullets. Randy cannot move. He's stuck between two dogs and Ellie. What do you mean mystery? Lloyd missed that one dog. Crash Bomb Salamander. Oh, maybe we'll Crash Bomb again. Actually hits all of them. Oh, you think you were way behind. That's alright. No, I'll take a 20% chance of freeze. That seems pretty good. Ellie gets to go next. Randy can do absolutely nothing. Can hit Lloyd with that heal, but none of them are attacking Lloyd. Immune to freeze? They are immune to freeze.
You're telling me this doesn't hit both of them? Just from this angle, it's a little less ambiguous. From this angle, it absolutely looks like it hits both of them. Okay, we got that one burned. He's gonna die very easily. He's definitely dead. What does this mean? Manifests the time barrier and destroys... Oh, that just advances everybody in... Ah, that's cool. We gotta kill that one. Let's keep going for the 10% burn chance, I guess. Jesus. Tira bomb. Yeah, dots in this game are kind of cracked. What the hell? I don't remember poison and burn being this ridiculous in the first game. What the hell? What the heck are you saying to get bopped by YouTubes? I guess whatever auto moderation YouTube has. Yeah, apparently poison burn are the way to go. Holy shit, that's so much damage. Phew. That could have turned out real bad. You're right, but wait, what about Ren and Colin? It's okay. Everything will be alright now. These nice people took care of all those big, scary monsters for you. You're safe now, okay? Please don't cry. Wait, why are you... Wah. You see me fighting dogs or dog derivatives. Well... yeah, there's a lot of dog-type enemies in this game. Well, why are you crying? I already said nothing's gonna hurt you anymore. I was... never meant to save you, to involve myself like this. Men, you... Moronic. How utterly, completely moronic. Just wanted to observe. I decided I wasn't going to get involved. So why? Why did I? Oh, Ren. Yeah, they have no idea how fucked up this really is. Can't pretend to know or understand your circumstances, Ren. But I think it's clear that you acted to save someone you care about. Your own two hands. The warmth that boy feels in your arm is proof enough. Did most of the work finding him. We were a little more than backup, honestly. Still, glad we were here. It was an honor to help you, Ren. Help you protect what's important. Don't. Oh. He finally tired himself out. He's cute when he sleeps. You're innocent child free from the evils of the world. So much. Ben, you should know I just contacted his parents. They're on their way here now. So, you're the one who saved his life, Ren. It's only right that we introduce you to them. Thank you. There's no need. I'd rather you not tell them my name, or even that I was here at all. It's necessary. But listen, Red. It's obvious you're something special. Children your age just can't do the things you're able to. Your skill with that scythe, your hacking as Kitty. Imagine your logic and analytical skills were the key to finding Colin. Honestly, it's hard to believe that someone as brilliant as you even exists in the first place. I don't think it would be an exaggeration to call you a true genius. Looks like you figured me out, detective. Yes, that's the essence of who I am. Process information and immediately make the appropriate adjustments to nearly any situation. Combat, hacking, doctoral dissertations... What? Archaism control, and not to mention tea etiquette. All of it is made possible by my true essence. Doctoral dissertations? Never mind. So in other words, you're able to figure out how to bring about any outcome you want to make your dreams a reality? That's one way to put it, yes. Despite how impossible something may seem, know what's necessary to make it happen. No, that's not quite right. To be more accurate, I know how to manipulate the world into giving me whatever I want. That's my true power. So that's how you see it. Then, what do you actually wish for? Pardon? Well, you described yourself. You're like a princess who can make the world grant any wish you desire. But I don't buy that. You look like a lost kitten, confused about where she is and where she should go. Maybe you actually do know where you should go. Maybe you just think there are too many obstacles in your way, that you can't make it there. Right, aren't I? That's just what my intuition is telling me, so I apologize if I'm out of line or off base. But remember, we're the special support section. If we find someone in need, we want to help them to the best of our ability. That includes you, Ren. And if we can't walk you all the way home, we can at least give you the first boost you need to overcome those obstacles. What kind of obstacles, Lloyd? Expecting you to be as good at making up stories as you are at solving cases. Someone like you possibly understand someone like me. Can't. Won't pretend I'm able to. Maybe others can. People that you'll want nothing more to trust and rely on. I'm sure right now you have a ton of things to work through, a ton of challenges to overcome. Why don't you lean on us just a little as you begin your climb? Uses a garden tool as her primary weapon. You don't. Lloyd, the Hayworths just arrived. I'm sending them in, okay? Wait a second. Come on, you can hide in that closet, okay? Alright, Ellie, you can send him in now. Okay, just a moment. My boy! Colin! Adios, thank you. Oh, thank you. Man, explain later. Who's your goat, Lloyd or Colin? He's hiding in the closet over there. What? Why would she do that? Feels like we're missing something. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. The rest of our lives will never forget what you've done for us today. Oh no, please, there's no need for that. Right, we were just doing our jobs. No, you don't understand. And found him, Colin. He could have. Yo, Kira, thank you for the 500 bits. Well done, detectives. Good job, detectives. Truly. Thank you. It's alright, honey. Everything is fine now. Are they so
they gonna drop the lore on us? Colin? Huh? Mama? Papa? What are you doing here? Oh, Colin. It's crazy. I know. Thank the goddess he's okay. And, like, even if you've played all 3 of the games, you don't necessarily know. Yeah, so Ren is their daughter, but she doesn't want them to know that she exists still. It's really complicated. Do you know how much you made us worry? I'm wondering if they're gonna drop the lore about Ren disappearing. Yeah, they were separated for, I don't actually know if I know the reason yet. But all I know is that they were separated. And once Ren was free again, she saw her parents with a new child, Colin, and decided she wanted to keep her distance. Oh, I had so much fun today. Just I followed the Mishi car all over the city, and I made tons of new friends. We were playing hide and seek. I thought I would hide in this big truck, but then it got all dark and started to move. God damn it. That's what happened? When I finally got out, I saw this big yellow butterfly and started to chase it. It was so pretty. And then... wait. Where's the purple girl? Purple? Girl? Yeah. I just seen her. She was so strong. She was nice and smelled nice. And she had purple hair, just like Papa's. What? Excuse me, everyone. Just who is this girl that he's talking about? Well, there was a girl who offered to help us search for Colin. She might have been a tourist, but we can't be sure. She didn't tell us much about herself. See, thank you. Good thing for her, Colin has a mostly low IQ. Couldn't be. I wish to see her again, so we could play together. Colin. Looks like you went right back to sleep. He's welcome to rest here as long as he needs, Mr. Hayworth. I don't mind, honestly. You've already done so much for us. Girl with the same color hair as me, though. Perhaps this is the goddess's protection. She sent her to save Colin. Must be. Two must have gone through quite a lot. It's... well... okay, dear, you can tell them. You've done so much for us, it's only fair that we share our story. You're right. The truth is, we once had a daughter. But that was more than 7 years ago. Had? Does that mean... yes, we lost her in a terrible accident. No, accident is too forgiving. Our daughter, we may as well have killed her ourselves. What? What are you saying? 8 years ago. I just started my trading business. I was struggling to survive in Crossbell's growing cutthroat market. As a result, I took a risk investing in a company from the Calvard Republic. In the process, I racked up a very large debt. So we lived on the run with our little girl. Ran and ran and ran, but the debt collectors always caught up. No place was safe for us. Knew it was only a matter of time before the Mafia decided to settle things once and for all. Hearing that, we entrusted our daughter to an old friend. His friend lived in the Republic, and he was someone I trusted dearly. My intention was to repay my debts, and after wiping my slate clean, return for it. Luckily, with sound advice from a reliable lawyer, we were able to crawl out of debt. built my livelihood by using every connection at my disposal and working relentlessly. Somehow, someway, I managed to repay the entire sum in just 1 year. It meant I could finally see my daughter again, go back to being a family again. Or at least that's what I thought. We returned to my friend's estate. It's gone, burned down in a fire. At that time, there was a rampant string of organized arson and burglary cases in the Republic. My friend's home was one such victim. It was in a rural area the authorities were unaware and hadn't responded. And our daughter, who we'd entrusted to him, was... Searched through the wreckage. We were frantic, desperate to find her. But the bodies were burned beyond recognition. All the autopsies could confirm was that everyone in the house had died. Daughter. Irreplaceable treasure was gone forever. All that remained was despair. Sending our only daughter to her death, we no longer knew what we were looking for. And thought about taking our own lives. But then Sophia discovered she was pregnant. She was carrying our second child, Colin. Brother, our baby girl would never know. Colin became our everything, our new reason for living. I then dedicated myself to honest trade, determined to avoid repeating past mistakes. As Colin was born, we felt as if we could finally start over. Though, in truth, all we were really doing was living in denial. Not just the denial of our grief from losing our daughter, so in denial of our guilt. The guilt we held for the sin we'd committed. That is the burden we carry. Forgive me for putting you through such a long, sad tale. So that's what happened. I don't know what to say. Damn. My condolences. As our son grew older, he reminded us more and more of our late daughter. And before we knew it, we were gripped by those pangs of guilt we'd long tried to bury. Should have never let go of her little hands. Families are supposed to stay together no matter how painful things are. If a parent leaves their child behind, consumed by that regret. So we resolved to look at things in a different, or optimistic light. Believe that it was through our daughter and through the goddess herself that we were blessed to have Colin. Therefore, to honor that blessing, family must persevere and find peace. It's the only way we can repay our daughter for watching over us as she has. Believe me, we're painfully aware of how selfish it sounds, but it's all we can do. Mr. Hayward. All simply have to do whatever we can to overcome our guilt and regrets. Yeah, sometimes the best way to mourn someone is just to move forward, keeping them in your heart. Thank you for saying so. I hope you're right. Aside, there's something I still don't understand. The girl that helped Colin had purple hair like mine, is that right? Late daughter also had my same hair color. Oh? You mean... Yes, it's as if our little girl came down from heaven to protect Colin herself. You do me a favor, everyone. If you happen to see her again, could you let us know? Please? Love to meet her and give her our sincerest gratitude. Of course. If we do see her again, we'll pass along the message. It's a terrible time for rain. You're right. Yeah, it's even worse if you know what Ren has been going through. They left Ren. It's okay. You can come out now. Oh. Man. Are you really okay with this? I'll Well, to be fair, they don't know the other version. Run, I'm sure you'd be able to catch up with them. No, it's fine. It's just that one of my reasons for coming to Crossbell is gone. This is fine. Okay, then. Hold on. Ren, are you absolutely sure? Truly thought this all the way through? Aren't they your... Easy there, mademoiselle. There's some things that go wrong in this world that the average person can't understand, can't fix. Stuff like this, it's not really something we get a say in. I know that, but I'm inclined to agree with Randy. There's no reason to make such a sad face. Thank you, detective. You were right. There have been obstacles blocking my way home. So, thank you for removing that one. See. Well, I'm just happy we could help, Ren. Of course, it would be rude of me to ignore the rest of you. Thank you too, Ellie, Tio, Randy. Promise that I'll find a way to repay you for all you've done for me. Now, I'll have to excuse myself. It's just so fucking sad. Oh. Really doing the right thing? Shouldn't we chase after her and... I know, it crossed my mind too. But I don't think that's our role in this. What do you mean? Is that what your intuition is saying? No, it's nothing like that. Hello? Anyone here? A voice. I think it came from the first floor. Oh, it's you two. You know, it could be the only genetic inheritance. No, red hair too, because Colin has Sophia's hair color. Brings you here. Estelle and Joshua. What's happening? Hey there, guys. Sorry for barging in here like this. We probably should have called ahead of time. If something urgent we really need to confirm with you, though. If you spare us a few minutes, shouldn't take long. Sure, I don't see why not. I know, it's a different character. Something going on? This related to the Schwarz auction, perhaps? No, actually, we had to put that on the back burner for a bit, unfortunately. Thing is, I'm an eyewitness that Lloyd was walking around with a certain girl this afternoon. Huh? A young girl with purple hair. One that was probably wearing a frilly white dress. Wait, so you're talking about Ren, right? I knew it. Randy is the uncle? Randy is the cool uncle, yeah, you're right. But wait a minute. You two know her? Yeah, it's kind of a long story. I haven't seen her. Like, Josh, he just looks like a lesbian. Like, how else do I put it? He just did. This is a completely different character. I haven't seen her in months, but I suppose it's true. She really is in Crossbell. Stell, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm just so relieved that my legs gave out from under me. Alright, now's not the time to be sitting around on my butt. Hunting you down, Missy, and you can't stop me. Well, dang, looks like Ren's one popular kiddo. Mention her rivalry with Jonah, she really knows how to leave an impression. Wait a minute. You don't mean to say that Ren is a bracer, do you? Oh, she's talented, but she's too young to be... Lloyd, you have no fucking idea. You have no clue.
young to be doing something so dangerous. No, she's not a bracer. She's someone special to us. The last 6 months we've been chasing her everywhere, hoping to catch her and finally, well, invite her to become part of our family. Yeah. Yeah, that part of the news hadn't made it over to Crossbell yet. Her family? Even begin to imagine how all of this started. Yeah, it's pretty complicated, honestly. Only learned the full story ourselves after coming here to Crossbell. Hey now, it's not like you to get so discouraged. Just telling me earlier how the Hayworth store is going to be crucial in getting Ren to open up to us, remember? Yeah, yes, that's right, it definitely will. The Hayworths? You mean Harold and Sophia Hayworth? What? How do you guys know those names? I was about to ask you the same. Lloyd, it might help to fill them in on everything that happened today. So you just missed her. The two of you showed up right after she'd left. Oh, Estelle's crying in the corner. I love it. Estelle? Fine. It's just, I can't stop. It's okay, Estelle. Yeah, sorry, Joshua. You guys for causing such a scene. I just don't know what to say. I wasn't abandoned. Parents never stopped loving. I was finally able to face the bittersweet truth. Bittersweet truth. So, you knew the Hayworth story too. Yes. All the sorrow, grief, and misunderstandings involved. Ren's been lying to herself most of her life. It's all she could do to protect herself from the cruel path she was forced onto. Trying to replace her parents with Potter Modders, she abandoned all hope of ever uncovering the truth. But maybe that's understandable. It's not uncommon for kids to protect themselves with psychological defenses like that. What about with robotic defenses like that? Yes. However, so long as she relies on those, she will be unable to move forward. Or like weapons of mass destruction defenses like that. She cannot return to her past either. Right. That's why we resolved to help Ren find the courage to face the truth of her past. Yeah, the Gundam tea parties, those were... We'll have to fill the SSN in on that later. Truth may be tragic, but you can feel the love buried deep within it, the warmth it carries. Because of that, we believed she could overcome it. But, in the end, it seems we didn't even need to tell her that ourselves. Yeah. Looked to me like she came to terms with it on her own. I'm glad. Thank you, Lloyd. Special support section? I don't know how we can repay you. Please, don't worry about it. Ren helped us and the rest just sort of came together on its own. That's right. Okay, it's decided. Since our biggest obstacle is gone now, I won't be holding back anymore. Better watch out, Ren. That out of the way, I'm gonna catch you and make you a part of the Bright family for sure. There she is. I think watching that just gave me whiplash, but no doubt about it, that's the Estelle we all know and love. Indeed, her optimism is blinding. That's one of her strong points. Nothing more terrifying than a wild Estelle caught up in the moment. Don't you forget it, Buster. Guys, leave Ren to us. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Randy. Sure, we've said it plenty of times by now, but let me say it again one more time. Thank you guys so much. Really. Estelle, it's fine. Right, Estelle. Listen, guys, if you ever need a hand with anything, don't hesitate to call us. I think by now we're all past this old police versus bracers rivalry. You're here. If you ever need us, you can bet your sweet bippies will come running. Keep that in mind. Thanks. If going gets rough, I know exactly who we're calling first.
Afterward, the SSS, Estelle, and Joshua went over to Longmouth Tavern and Inn on East Street and bonded over dinner. There, they discussed the truth behind the incident that happened in Liberal Kingdom, as well as various details of the Bracers' journey. The SSS learned of the enigmatic organization known as the Society, as affiliate. All in all, the group shared a variety of stories and secrets well into the night, bringing the 4th day of the anniversary festival to a close. That couldn't be the end of this chapter. Crossbell Anniversary Festival, final day. We're still not done.
I could definitely be a part of the symbolism of Forsyth Buster. I think a large part of it is while she was in Ouroboros, her enforcer name was Death.
But I hadn't thought about any other potential symbolism there. Okay. I mean, it sounds plausible. Man, I'm still blown away by everything that went on yesterday. These 2 bracer pals of ours have been through a hell of a lot. I've heard my fair share of stories about what happened, and the truth behind everything was even more surprising. It's also the Society. There's speculation that they might even surpass the Epstein Foundation and ZCF in terms of cutting-edge technology. So, I'm still surprised by the extent of their capabilities. Yeah, honestly, it still doesn't even seem real to me. And to what Joshua said, the Society... Why are we calling it Society and not Ouroboros? It's extended across about quite yet. It's harder for them to act under the eyes of the Empire and Republic. Intelligence personnel from both countries are probably hiding all over the place, so they wouldn't want to be caught. It's not one shady undercover organization, it's another, I guess. Mysterious society, intelligence agencies, a massive crime syndicate? I think it's just for people if they started with 0, but I feel like attaching a name to it still... Trust me, that's been the whole playthrough. Every time the Epstein Foundation comes up, it just gets worse. And this game came out in 2010, so I don't know how they're fucking clairvoyant, but it's wild. Massive society, intelligence agencies, a massive crime syndicate? We got bad guys lining up to carve out a piece of Crossbell for themselves. Exactly. Good morning, Rhymes Deliveries here. Yeah, sure. I guess I can see it. Oh, it's you. The delivery man we met yesterday. Yes, I can't thank you enough. So glad you ended up finding that kid. Jesus Christ. That is a wild sentence. That is a wild thing to say. You're right about that. Hope everything went well with your company. Well, the Guardian Force was a little peeved at the late delivery. Luckily, I wasn't blamed too much by my boss. Told me a new one about inspecting the inside of the truck before I drove off, but that was it. Well, I imagine you're lucky to have gotten off with just that. For sure. Oops, that's right. Almost forgot I'm here on business. Got a package for you. Huh? Is it from headquarters? All I know is it came in first thing in the morning and was marked for express delivery. So, here you go. I've received a small package. What's this? Small package couldn't have been from Randy then. It's extremely tiny. Definitely not Randy. Oh, my job is done. Still got more deliveries to get to, so I'll head on out now. Sounds good, thanks. Please be sure to avoid accidentally transporting any more lost children. Trust me, lesson learned. So, who's it from? Let's see here. It says it's from Kitty. Really? Ben. Card with a written message accompanied by a set of jet black cards found inside. Giving you these cards as a thank you gift for yesterday. I'd originally intended to see the event for myself, thinking there might be some interesting toys there, but I decided to hand these over to you instead. A fun special support section. We just got invites to the Schwarz auction. Schwarz auction invitations? How in the world did she get her hands on something like this? These things are only sent out to Zamuria's top VIPs, right? Furthermore, how did you know we were looking into the auction in the first place? When it comes to her, it's probably better we don't try to make sense of things. More importantly, are these cards the real deal? Hope so. Certainly give off a luxurious feeling, so I think there's a good chance they are. What, this line is the smartest thing he said? Yeah, Ren gonna Ren. Ren does something and I'm just gonna trust her. Seal of a golden rose. It even uses a real gold leaf. Event starts at 7 tonight at Speaker Hartman's mansion in Michelin. Hey guys, I know the chief warned us not to mess with this, but we need to finish, Lloyd. I'm not one to ignore a young lady's generosity. We're lucky the chief had a meeting at headquarters yesterday. You're all sure about this? I don't want you guys to feel like you need to come along just because I can't let go of it. You're not the only one here. In fact, I may even be more interested in the auction than you are. After all, it seems to be a gathering place for people from the same background as me. Too genuinely curious about this auction. I'd like to see those interesting toys that Ren mentioned in her letter for myself. Me? I'm just looking to see if this fancy star-studded shindig lives up to all the hype. I was looking for the babes. After all, who am I to turn down a night of food, drink, and bar-side chats with lovely high-class ladies? No way I could pass up an opportunity like this. Everyone. Today's the final day of the festival. Let's do our work until noon, then head over to the boarding dock in the Harbor District. If we're really gonna infiltrate the auction, we can figure our plan of attack on the way to Michelin. Yes, understood. Well, what do you say we go ahead and knock out these support requests for now, huh? Right, we should check the terminal to see if it's been updated with any new ones. Am I still chapter 3? This is still chapter 3? Damn, chapter 3 is fucking long. Well, like, the first two chapters, like, the prelude, the first three, the prelude and the first two, prologue, and the first two chapters were over in, like, 15 hours, and then the rest of it has been chapter 3 ever since.
I was certain that after saving call, like, that was a perfect place to end the chapter. But nope, it's still going.
Alright, though. I think that is a good place to call it for the night. Perfect if I played Sky, yeah.
Like, that perfectly just closes up that section of the story. This is very clearly a different part of the story so far.
Yeah, exactly. It was a great cutoff. I don't know, I guess maybe we'll find Harold and Sophia at the Shores auction. Anyways, that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll be back with more trails tomorrow. When is FF7 Friday happening? On Saturday. I cannot do Friday, and it has never been on Friday. We'll make that clear now. FF7 Friday has never been on a Friday. Yeah, Friday is on Saturday this week. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. And we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a good night.